advantage of modern technology. So we still run steam trains, and you folks will have the pleasure of seeing one that is waiting for us up at the summit, and will be coming off the mountain just ahead of this train going down. So you'll get to see it depart the summit. The rest of the trains are powered by biodiesel locomotives, such as the one we're on here. The first of which was introduced just in 2009. So it's only been 10 years since the end of the steam era here, the exclusive steam era. We now have 6 biodiesels, 2 working steamers, and all of the biodiesels as well as these coaches were designed and built right here on site by Cog Railway personnel down in our shops. The biodiesels run on a blend of 80% diesel fuel, 20% fryolator fat, the stuff that French fries are cooked in. We get it from restaurants in the area here. It burns much more cleanly and efficiently than coal. Now, this first major hill we've been climbing here is called Cold Spring Hill. It's because there are springs in the woods on either side of the tracks here along this stretch. Cold Spring Hill is the second steepest section of the railway. Now, the overall average grade of the railway over the 3-mile distance from base to summit is about 20, meaning that for every 100 feet we travel, we gain 25 feet of elevation. It's a pretty steep grade compared to conventional railroads, where a 4 to 7% grade would be considered steep. The particular grade here on Cold Spring Hill is about 34%. So you see we're approaching the switch here where we're going to go on to double track. The headlights you see there is the 10:30 train coming down the mountain. And as we pass that locomotive, take a look underneath.
Seriously, guys? If we overload it. Hey, is that a train? Yep. Yes. Who's done it? Izzy, it's fine. I'm taking a picture with my clear phone. Excuse me.
And so the switches are controlled currently by the engineers from the cab with a remote control. So John is throwing that switch behind us right now for the down mountain train. But you see the water tank straight ahead here. That's as old as the railway itself, 150 years, and it still is functional. It services the steam locomotives, and the steamers, but they can only carry about 700 gallons at a time. So each steam train has to stop here to the right of the tank on this platform to top off its water in order to complete the trip. Now, because of that, the tank is situated extremely close to the tracks. So I'm going to ask, it looks like all the windows are closed, but please every sure. And you see on the red sign, it's called the Wombeck tank. That's a Native American term, and I don't know, but I've been told that it roughly Yeah, the question about the standpipes that you noticed along the left side of the tracks down below there. For a couple of winters, about 15 years ago, we ran ski trains. And we brought people up to about this point, and they skied down from here. The standpipes were for the snowmaking. 20 gallons of biodiesel fuel on a single trip. And you can see that we've gained some efficiencies by converting to biodiesel, but still plenty of steam enthusiasts. Can't quite see it today, but partial clearing over there to the right. That's the Amanusic Ravine.